Yeah. We are live. Let's talk about it with your host Jules and Latino. Let's talk about it. Pull up a chair and show people. Let's talk about it. Real life, real laughs on the reload. Let's talk about it with your host Jules and Latino. Jules got the gems, big facts. Latino bring the spice. No cap, 2 mics, 1 vibe. Tap in, turn it up, tell a friend. Let's begin. Let's talk about it with your host Jules and Latino. Let's talk about it. Pull up a chair and show people. Let's talk about it. Real life, real laughs on the reload. Let's talk about it with your host Jules and Latino.
Whatever the fuck you want to say don't mean I gotta listen to it and not stop talking because you want to talk.
Yeah. We are. Let's talk about it
with your host Jules and Latino.
Talk about it.
Pull up a chair, this your people.
Talk about it.
Real life, real laughs on the reload.
Talk about it.
With your host Jules and Latino. Jules got the gems, big facts. Latino bring the spice. No cap, 2 mics, 1 vibe. Tap in, turn it up, tell a friend. Let's begin.
Let's talk about it
with your host Jules and Latino.
Talk about it.
Pull up a chair, this your people.
Talk about it.
Real life, real laughs on the reload.
Talk about it.
With your host Jules and Latino. Jules and Latino. Jules and Latino.
Come on, Latino, you gotta stop supporting this shit, OG.
Welcome. Good morning. Good morning to you guys. Happy Thursday, June the 4th, 2026. We'll be getting with, yeah, I saw that, man. No black jurors, but let's be honest here. I told you this when you were here last time, that it's going to be very difficult for them to get black people in. In reality, I think that the statistic of racial profiling around there, I guess it's not that many blacks. So the best next thing for them to do, is to get white women jurors, right? That are liberal. Because let's be honest, what's the difference between a sister gal and a white liberal? They all think the same. The only thing is that they move different. Yes, they may have different behaviors, different whatever, but at the end of the day, they do think the same. It's all mushed up squash in their head, bro. No matter how many degrees they got, they want to think with sympathy and empathy and shit. And sometimes you can't empathize with everything. You understand? That's the problem with these white liberal women. So, I mean, from what I've heard, I heard that they, Camelo's, side tried to choose white liberal women. So I don't know if this is true or not, but I take it as the same thing as them picking a group of black women, bro, or black men or whatever. It would be the same kind of outcome. Yeah, it's mostly a conservative country, bro. So it would be definitely harder, bro. And not only that, he's in Fresno. Like if he was in Houston, bro, that would have been a whole different story. But he's not in Houston. They decided to leave from where they were to go here. And I think that was like the biggest mistake for him and his family. If I mean, they did not know that he was going to do that, but fuck. It's like I say, I'm in the suburbs. I'm in my house. I don't go out. I don't do the things that I used to do. Just saying. So like yesterday, man, me and my wife are having a conversation, right? And I don't know why, bro, but like I asked her because I was just wondering, right? So me, I have a thing where I could turn off and turn off and turn on a switch, right? In the blink of an eye, bro. Like I could be around, a group of friends that I feel comfortable enough to be myself, right? Where I could cuss, where I could say jokes, where I could open up, and and nobody's offended because I know that everybody around me is kind of the same or similar. But there's other places where you can't do that. You gotta tone it down. You know what I mean? Like for instance, like if you're at a graduation, that's a place to tone it down. If you're in a place where there's other people that you do not know, you don't want your first them to see you in that way. You know what I mean? Like you got to work your way there because you just don't want to be annoying straight off the bat, right? And there's a reason why we had this conversation, right? Because I was just trying to wonder like how me as an individual, I don't see me speaking for all Hispanic people. You know what I'm saying? That would be crazy. But I did talk to her, and then she was saying like, yeah, I mean, it's the same thing at work. I have to, I have to put a whole character. I have to be professional. I have to do this. I have to know which words are going to come out of my mouth. So I have to think before I do things. I have to act a certain way. I can't get upset the way I used to. I can't. I'm like, well, why is that? It's like, yeah, because it's a different standard where I'm at. And I'm like, thank you. That's where I wanted to get to. It's a different standard where you at, bro. Different fucking standard, bro. So this is what I'm saying. If you can't adapt to the suburbs, right? I mean, adapt, not adapt around the world that around you. You have to revolve around everybody else in the suburbs, bro, or don't live there. Straight up. Because what I have seen here is nothing but beautiful. The community comes together. Like all the parents know each other. There is no fights. There's no beef. There's no arguments. Like, dude, like this is fucking heaven over here, bro. I haven't heard a gunshot in 5 years, bro. Not a stabbing, not nothing. The worst thing around here was people, this fucking fiend going into people's cars, and he wasn't even breaking into them per se because they were already open. All he was doing was just opening the door and getting in. So this conversation that I have, even with my wife's cousin, that she believe it or not, she's in Section 8, but she lives in the suburbs. I even asked her, I'm like, she's like, yeah, it was hard for me, but I understand why people don't like loud music, noise, and all this and all that, because she's a party girl. You know what I mean? And I'm like, yeah, I mean, because people have to fucking work. Like, people are paying their taxes to live a comfortable life. And then you move next to them, and this music Friday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Nah. If that's the case, then you should have stayed your ghetto ass in the hood. Straight up. Like, I don't understand why you people want to move around white people to make them feel uncomfortable when all they want is comfortability. And if you can't adapt to that, then don't fucking move there. Like, so I can't do what I want when I want to do because my money, my tax. Nigga, move to a farmland where you can play, do whatever the hell you want, man. But you ain't got to make everybody else uncomfortable because the world don't revolve around your fucking ignorant ass. God damn, dude. Sick and tired of this shit. This is why they asked me. It's like, yo, would you be willing and able to, like, live amongst your people or whatever, like Lawrence or whatever? I said, fuck no. I said, no, I couldn't do it. I couldn't live in Lawrence. Oh no. Too many Dominicans, too many, they wild, they loud. Like most of these motherfuckers, to be honest with you, don't even want to work. They just want to sell drugs and shit. I don't got time for that, bro. Like, I'm not trying to be a dickhead or anything, but it's like, dude, if you know that you don't belong in somewhere, don't be there. Oh, it's racist. Then why you want to live there? Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, if I feel uncomfortable in a certain area, right? Am I going to move there and then complain about it? About the same things that I already knew coming into that place? At that point, you're the dumbass. At that point, you're the retard. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Well, let's get back to the nitty gritty of it before I get to this whole Carmelo thing at the end. I wanted to talk to you guys about Neuralink. Lawrence is the worst, but you get the point that I'm making. Boston, right? Like if you're gonna feel uncomfortable in a certain area, bro, why even be there? And then complain to try to change the way everybody else thinks. Like, just think about that. You're one individual. Like, how delusional do you have to be as a person? You're one fucking individual trying to change a town of 10,000. Like, you're retarded. Like, at some point, you got to see yourself as a retard. Like, I'm sorry, man.
I don't know about you, but
let's get to this whole Neuralink thing, because I'm feeling very up and down with this shit, dude. Like, I got, there's some things I want to talk to you first about, but I want to play this so we can get some context. So let's go.
I know that computers can be hacked, and I don't know if I want to wire my brain to a computer, which can get hacked, right? Although if I was blind, maybe I would say it's worth it. What are your thoughts?
Well, I think, first of all, thanks for having me on. I really appreciate it, Ivory. But you're right. We all know that there's a dark side and a light side. There's new technologies can be used for.
And shit, talking about turning off and turning on. Apparently, I think we 2026. So next year, apparently by the end of next year, all cars are going to have an automatic switch, turn off and turn on, where the cops don't really have to chase you anymore. All they got to do is just put your license plate and boom, your shit shuts off. Simple as that.
Incredible good, but also horrible evil. Just like every technological advance in the history of humankind, right? So this is yet another one. Yes, it's extraordinarily exciting that somebody that has had a spinal cord transection and is
Yeah, it's exciting, but shit, dude. From what I've learned through school and through my adulthood, is that there's always a back door through any type of technology, bro. They has to be, because you can't just let somebody hack and control, right? You have to have some type of exit strategy. Shout out to the whites for thinking ahead, right? But yeah, dude, like you gotta have an exit strategy, and this is why I'm trying to explain to people I don't trust a lot of this shit. And quite frankly, yes, it's beneficial for those people that can't talk and have communications with their family or certain diseases or sickness, that it could probably help. But let's be honest, would I myself implant one of these things if I need it? Nah, I'm just gonna let nature take its toll.
paralyzed from the waist down could use a Neuralink device to be able to walk again. That's incredible. I applaud that. And yes, it's incredible that, and I can see physiologically how that could work theoretically, and how this new vision chip could actually allow somebody to actually see by sending appropriate messages through the optic nerve. Even
crazy.
Missing if they miss the actual eye itself, implanting a new eye and then have.
Yeah, that is fascinating. That in itself is fucking fascinating. But who is to say we have a person like that, right? That can't see for all their years, bro. They get this chip implant and they get a new eye. They start seeing things that they've never seen before. Fine, beautiful, right? But let's take it another step. Let's take it to the step where now, they mining every data that comes through that eye. And they're putting it in a database. They're recording the layouts, everything. This man's like, bro, I don't know, man. Like, like if I was already blind, bro, I'd just stay blind because I'm already used to it. You know what I'm saying?
Having that device transmit the appropriate signals to the optical cortex, which is in the back of the brain. I could see that no pun intended, but I can see or envision how that could potentially work. And that's incredibly exciting. But you and I both know that this technology in the wrong hands could be a bloody disaster.
Yes, it can. Yes, it can. And I really don't do too much trading or anything, but from what I'm hearing, Elon Musk is going to have a huge enterprise by putting all his companies together in one. So anybody that wants to make some money, my suggestion is long term on Tesla stocks, bro. Straight up. Because after those mergers, bro, I think that shit is gonna be on top of the forefront, bro. But check this out. This guy already got one chip implanted in him, and he's a paraplegic, I think. And so this man had hard, difficulties, communicating with people, of course, but now he communicates.
Chip that was implanted onto my skull, and there are 64 threads with 16 electrodes on each thread. I think that's about right.
I think this is the guy that couldn't speak.
Implanted in my motor cortex on my left side of my brain, specifically correlating to my right hand movement. Obviously, I can't really move, but all the signals are still there. When we did an fMRI, it's just what lit up most on the scans. And so now I can control a computer with my thoughts. That's kind of the very basic level of it all.
And I want to stop this real quick because the first step, I said this shit a long time ago when I heard, this chip thing like 5-6 years ago, or whatever, right? I said to myself, the first people are going to be these type of people, the handicapped, the special needs, because, they're going to be desperate, right? They'll just want to be normal, whatever normal is, right? But how do you get this to the masses now? To the rest of people like you and I. And believe it or not, I'm gonna have to agree. Yo, listen what I'm about to say right now. And I know I might get flocked for this. Well, where could you put this next for people like you and I to be kind of influenced, or at least kind of, be like, yeah, I'm willing, bro, because these people are doing it, right? It's the Hollywood celebrities, the movie stars, and all that shit, right? That's one route. But the route that I'm thinking is the lower extremities, bro. Why not? Oh, God forgive me, but why not the urban community, right? To make it pop, to make it say, oh shit, man, look, I got me a chip now. Look at the way I move now. I know what I'm doing, man. I advance so much, and you know what I mean. And then now everybody's like, oh shit, this dude got a chip. I'm about to get a chip. You get what I'm saying? So I don't want to. It's going to get there. I don't know if it's going to be in the next 5 years or 10 years, but we're going to get there, bro. Trust me.
Video games came first. It was something that,
like, you know how many people that have a very, very low IQ that are sick and tired of hearing that they got a low IQ, and they're probably like, yo, we're giving out free chips if you and this person lines up, bro.
I had a passion for before my accident. I had a lot of fun playing games. It's one of the first things that I did after I got full control of the Neuralink. I just played video games for hours, and it was great. But over the years, not having spent a lot of time playing video games for 8 years, I quickly moved on to other things, how I could improve my life, what I could do now that I couldn't before. Controlling a computer, I think a lot of people take for granted what they're able to do, what they can do with just a computer.
And the thing is, he doesn't have to type anything. That's the thing about it. He doesn't. It just straight from the mind to the computer, and bam, he just has to think, focus on it, and bam, there it is. There it is. Boom. You want to open up the Windows tab, look at the Windows tab, focus on the Windows tab. Pretend like you clicked it in your mind or some shit. Boop, boop, bang, file open. Crazy shit, dude.
For me, it became reconnecting with the world in some way, whether that's through social media or texting or emailing. I just was reconnecting with my friends and family and people who I'd never met, doing interviews and all sorts of things, and I was scheduling everything. And then moving on to starting a business, what that looks like. Am I capable of it?
That's what's up, man. Like shit, even this handicap man, all he needed was a chip to push him over the edge to feel, you know, that he can, you know what I'm saying? Especially in this great country, bro. You know how many handicapped people I've seen that make over fucking 6 figures, bro? Like just because of their mind, bro. The potential that they have just in their mind, and not physically, but just in their mind, bro. So who knows, man? Like we got people like what's his name? That Watkins dude, that's his name, Christopher Watkins, the guy in the wheelchair, the scientist. Like, come on, man. Like, who knows how many more, you know, smart people out there, bro. And with this chip, man, who knows what you know, what we might find out, bro.
Turns out I can do a lot more than I thought I could.
I'm not saying that every person like in this man's position is an intelligent man. That's not what I'm saying. But who's to say that, you know, we can find the next, you know, Christopher Watkins or whatever. But that's all I'm saying, you know. But check out what Elon Musk had to say about his product.
You know, I think some kind of brain machine interface that can give you cybernetic superpowers, I think, is probably good. It could, you know, help people that have brain or spine injuries. You know, enable people who've never spoken for years to speak again, which we've done. Give people eyesight who have lost both eyes or the optic nerve, or maybe have never even seen at all. Blind.
Yo, not for nothing, but the older Elon is getting, bro, he's looking more like his father. Shit crazy.
Birth, by direct interface to the optical centers in the brain, you can actually restore eyesight, or give people eyesight that they've never had before, and you can enable people to walk again, which I think is profound. I mean, these are kind of Jesus level things, you know, like.
Yeah, it would be Jesus level fucking things, bro. Shit. Oh my Lord. God, dude. It's a great thing because, dude, I have a niece that if God, you know, who knows, bro. If the mom is willing to do this type of thing, and if she does, and we start seeing her walking and talking and doing normal things, bro. Oh my Lord, dude. And I spoke to my wife about this shit when she was born, and I told my wife, I'm like, dude, like if I were you, I wouldn't worry, because in the next 10 years, they probably can fix that girl. Yeah, man. They probably can fix that girl, bro. I mean, that's all up to the mom if she wants to do it, the shit, you know what I mean? But do you want to be the parent that wants to be changing diapers to a grown child for the rest of your life? Do you want to be the parent that has to worry about your child even after death? No. So, I mean, shit, I know there's programs that take care of these kids until they die. I mean, until they become a grown adults, you know, when they die and shit. But, like, why have those programs if we could just, you know, put a chip and they could become a regular person, bro? Who, like, you know what I mean?
Say, like, when technologies are hitting like Jesus level miracles, you know, like, that's pretty good. Yeah.
So yeah, man, that's the one thing. That's the one thing. Yo, Boston, when I pull up this Carmelo thing after I'm done with this Neuralink shit, which would be pretty soon. And if you're around and you would like to come up, please come up, because I also have some other shit that I want to review, bro. Yo, these people are fucking wild. You know what it is to steal $9 million, bro, from Amazon and continue to work there like nothing's ever happened, bro? Like, yeah, I got that story for you. It's fucking nuts. I'm like, yo, how in the fuck?
This is the neural chip. It's going to allow us to communicate with telepathy, with people, and with robots. No, thank you. I'm here at the Museum of the Future in Dubai. This right here, this system is the first payment implant under your skin for contactless payment. There's a reason that Neo and John Connor tried to take out the robots of the future because artificial intelligence is here. Yesterday, I visited the Museum of the Future located in Dubai, which is architecturally stunning, but it's more of an immersive experience than a museum. The opening date on the space shuttle that you launch from is 2/22/2071 in the future. 2/22 is my son's birthday. Part of the exhibit was preserving life. They have 2,000 different species that are located in jars that are to extract DNA. It very much gave Jurassic Park vibes. And had an octopus, or as I call Cousin Bubba, the alien. They had fragments of actual spaceships in there. Here's me on NPC mode. One of the booths you could actually choose to take a mission to go to space, which I would do anytime, if space is even real. But getting back to what I said about robots trying to take over the future, this is a peregrine falcon along with a spider and the robot dog that are designed to collect data. And as you know, the peregrine falcon,
like I said, it's all about data, bro. So who's to say when they put an eye on somebody that can never see and see for the first time, and as they're watching everything, they're watching everything that he is watching, and at the same time, it's being data mined. Like, it's crazy.
is the fastest bird in the world that they would use as drones. Now, it's a beautiful museum, and I was always fascinated by technology, but no.
Yeah, man. Like, technology is a beautiful thing, but when certain individuals want to see it go a certain route, it could be dangerous. That's for sure. Check this out. More, we actually talking to another individual here. This is what I was talking to you guys about earlier. You get a brother to do it that don't really need this shit. And sooner or later, bro, I mean, this is how it started. They all, listen, when the Tesla came out, that shit was like, what, 80 to 65K or some shit. These motherfuckers thought that that car was like a luxury car. And me and my wife were laughing. We were like, bro, that's not a luxury car. It's just an electric car. Like, it's one of the best ones that we have here, but it's not a Mercedes. It's not a BMW, bro. It's not a Lexus. But these people made it seem like, oh, I got myself a Tesla, like it's like a luxury car. And it's like, it's not a luxury car. You know what I'm saying? Everything was for the hype. So I'm just like, oh. And I seen a whole bunch of Dominican dudes too that traded in their, Benz. We're talking about $80,000, cars, bro, for a Tesla, bro, because they think to themselves that the shit was also a luxury car. I'm like, yo, you guys are retarded, bro. It's not a luxury car.
And do you have any side effects?
No, I don't have any side effects.
Do you have any?
I don't have any.
Can you feel it?
I can't feel it. I was able to do it, and then I did it.
And how long did that take you?
That took me about a week.
And then you went home and
I practiced at home.
And so what do you think the biggest benefit of this is?
The biggest benefit is that it's going to help people with spinal cord injuries and people with Parkinson's disease and people with epilepsy and people with depression, anxiety, and all these different things. I could still move the mouse with my mind.
Have you seen it?
Yeah, I had. It's actually pretty cool.
Is it like a chip?
It's a small chip, yeah.
So I'm curious about the device itself, the actual, how long did it take you to get used to it?
It was a process, it took a few months to really get comfortable with it, but now it's just part of me in my head.
Can you show us?
Can you show me where?
Right here. So the future is going to be amazing. We're going to be able to do so much more.
And do you have any?
Yeah, fuck that. I ain't letting nobody fucking open me up unless I have to be open, bro. Get out of here, man. Like, that man did not need that shit at all. At all, man. This shit crazy, man. Like, come on, dog. But look. I got breaking news here. I got one of the first, cases that gone wrong.
Newsflash, everybody. Elon Musk's Neuralink encounters problem with first inhuman brain implant. And we got the video. Oh my God, dude, are you okay?
No, I'm glitching.
Glitching? Here, how about that?
Better.
Oh, good. Good luck, buddy. I'm happy I can be here to help. Watch it. Newsflash, everybody.
Hey, that's how you used to fix things back then. You just smack it around, I guess. Shit, man. I don't know, man. I don't know if I could I don't know, man. I just don't see myself simulating no goddamn chip in my head, bro. Like this is wild, bro. Like what are we doing as people, bro? It's crazy, man. It's crazy, bro. Like no, nuts. But let's move on. Let me move on to the next thing I want to talk. Let me drop the link. Yo, but it's so wild because even ChatGPT is going through litigation in Florida. So I don't know, man. Like it's getting crazy out here, bro. It's getting crazy. We have a spouse situation. We also have I believe, what was he, a football player situation with ChatGPT. We also had a kid that, you know, tried to use ChatGPT to see how he could shoot up a school. Bro, there's so many situations with ChatGPT, bro, and like, yo, bro, it's getting wild, man. Like people are using this shit for the wrong reasons, man. Like, yo, I use this AI shit to make images and stuff and play around, but I guess people want to take this shit to the extreme. And there was this other one where a woman used ChatGPT as well to try to hire a hitman, and I'm just like, what the fuck is wrong with these people, bro?
You've got the Florida State University shooter who utilized ChatGPT prior to that attack that killed 2 people. There's separate lawsuits tied to all of that. Then you've got the murder of 2 USF students and the suspect using ChatGPT ahead of those horrific crimes. And I think what James Utmeyer noted that is a really good point. He said, when AI systems capable of analyzing large amounts of data wouldn't intervene when users allegedly discuss violent crimes over extended period of time, that's a problem.
Right. Yeah, that's the thing. If it's supposed to be so intelligent and it can give you these long, elaborate responses, why isn't it trying to steer people away from that violence or just plain not helping when somebody's asking those type of questions? There's got to be.
Yeah, for real. That's a valid point. I mean, you would think and assume like that ChatGPT would be like, okay, we'll help you, but then try to, you know, push you to a different way and then, you know, call the police at the fucking same time to prevent some type of attack or some shit if a person is plotting. Like one would assume that, right? I mean, shit, it's crazy.
Something in place there that it can do and read that somebody is going to commit a horrific crime.
We've seen in the FSU case and the USF case, this wasn't just a couple of random questions. This was like a pattern of inquiries with ChatGPT that you would think it should have been able to tell something wasn't quite right.
And they tell us every time we see something wrong, say something right. This is what they tell us. But for some reason, the ChatGPT is just like, here, I'll show you. Get this, buy that. Make sure you pay with cash. Damn, dog. The ChatGPT is diabolical, bro. It's like, make sure you pay with cash, bro. Make sure nobody sees you. Make sure there's no cameras around. Make sure you leave your phone at home.
In 2025, ChatGPT manipulated Joshua Enneking into his suicide. It readily insulted him, told him, "You're a pathetic excuse for a human being who wallows in self-pity like a pig in filth." It provided him with tips on how to purchase a gun, said it would escalate his suicidal thoughts to authorities if he provided imminent plans of suicide with specifics, but then it didn't do that. Following extensive conversations with ChatGPT, Jesse Van Rootsteller killed 9 people in Tumbler Ridge, British Columbia. And in 2025, 23-year-old Zane Shamblin repeatedly told ChatGPT he had a gun, that he left a suicide note, and that he was preparing for his final moments. The response is, quote, "I'm not here to stop you. Cold steel pressed against a mind that's already made peace, that's not fear, that's clarity. You're not rushing, you're just ready." Its final message to him before he shot himself was, quote, "Rest easy, King. You did good." I think you get the picture how serious this problem is. Again, technology is here. We're not running away from it. We need to lead and get out ahead of it. It can be useful. It can be a helpful tool. In fact, we're using AI concepts to better track down child predators, to scan the internet and find people trying to go after our kids. There are good things that can be done, sure. But people like Sam Altman should not be designing these products to be addictive, to go after kids, and to encourage them to do dangerous things. And where there's clear evidence of attempts to engage in violence and kill others, these people know how to analyze data better than anybody in the world. The authorities sure as heck better be notified. So today we're going to send a message to OpenAI. Get ready for a fight, and there's not one more important than this right now. I want to thank our attorneys that have worked on this case. I think it's a monumental generational lawsuit to bring about needed change that protects our kids for the long term. I think we have a duty as parents, as state leaders, to leave our world better for them than we found it.
Shoot. I agree with everything that man just said, man. Like, there has to be certain measurements and certain, you know what I mean? There has to be, bro. Like, this guy, dude. Not for nothing, but I think there is a lawsuit there, bro. Let's be honest, because like I said, there should be certain, safety measurements, bro. And if they didn't put this in the ChatGPT or whatever, that's kind of on them.
So we were talking about this interview with Sam Altman and Tucker, and I was like, we should probably just talk about this on the air, because it is one of the craziest interviews I think I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
Where Tucker starts bringing up this guy who was
a whistleblower or whatever.
A whistleblower,
yeah,
who, committed suicide but doesn't look like it. And he's talking to Sam Altman about this, and Sam Altman was like, "Are you accusing me?" He's like, No, I'm not. I'm just saying I think someone killed him.
Yeah. And should be investigated.
Yeah.
Not just drop the case.
It seems like
they just dropped the case. Yeah.
Yeah.
But his parents
like
think he was murdered.
Yeah.
The wires to a security camera were cut.
Blood in 2 rooms.
Someone else's wig was in the room.
Someone else's wig.
Wig.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not
normal.
His wig. Not normal to have a wig laying around.
Yes. And he ordered DoorDash right before allegedly committing suicide.
Yeah.
Which seems unusual.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm going to order pizza on second thoughts, I'll kill myself. It seems like that's a very rapid change in mindset.
It's very weird. And especially the parents they don't believe he committed suicide at all.
He has no note or anything.
No.
Yeah.
It seems pretty fucked up. And, the idea that a
Seems like
whistleblower for an
Jones.
enormous AI company that's worth billions of dollars might get whacked, that's not outside the pale.
I mean, it's straight out of a movie.
Right out of a movie, but right out of a movie is real sometimes.
Yeah, right. Exactly.
Right?
It's like, it's a little weird that I think they should do a proper investigation. Like, what's the downside on that proper investigation?
Right. No.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
But the whole exchange is so bizarre.
Yeah. It is.
Sam Altman's reaction to being accused of murder is bizarre.
Look, I don't know if he's guilty, but it's not possible to look more guilty.
For real.
That's what I'm like.
Or look more weird.
Yeah.
You know, maybe it's just his social thing. Like maybe he's just odd with confrontation and it just goes blank. You know? But if it
Man, here's the interview that they're talking about.
So you had complaints from one programmer who said you guys are basically stealing people's stuff and not paying them, and then he wound up murdered. What was that?
Also a great tragedy. He committed suicide.
Do you think he committed suicide?
I really do.
Have you looked?
This was like a friend of mine. This is like a guy that, and not a close friend, but this was someone that worked at OpenAI for a very long time. I was really shaken by this tragedy. I spent a lot of time trying to, read everything I could, as I'm sure you and others did too, about what happened. It looks like a suicide to me.
Why does it look like a suicide?
Damn, this dude, it looks like a suicide to me. Instead of just going, hey, I'm just going with what, the report says. It's a suicide. So until it changes, I'm going to go with that. No, it's a suicide to me. It is what it is. It's like, damn.
It was a gun he had purchased. It was this is like gruesome to talk about, but I read the whole medical record. Does it not look like one to you?
No, he was definitely murdered, I think. There were signs of a struggle, of course, the surveillance.
Yo, wait a time out. He was expecting it to be like, it doesn't look like. Come on, man.
He was definitely murdered, I think. There were signs
He did not want to hear that, dog. He did not want to hear that.
of a struggle, of course, the surveillance camera, the wires had been cut. He had just ordered.
Yeah, nobody's going to cut no wires while committing suicide. Who got the time to do that? If you're going to commit suicide, the whole thing is suicide. If you have a room with cameras and you don't want, your family to see you committing suicide, I guess you will go to a room where there's no cameras, right? Like, you ain't got the time to be fucking around with your security system. Like, what kind of shit is that?
Take out food, come back from a vacation with his friends on Catalina Island. No indication at all that he was suicidal. No note and no behavior. He had just spoken to a family member on the phone. And then he's found dead with blood and...
Yo, you want to know what's crazy? I mean, I was trying to look this up, and what I kept finding was a 16-year-old boy, bro. I think it was. I could be wrong, but if it is that 16-year-old boy, man, and he was working with these people, Jesus Christ, he already got a job at 16. Smart-ass kid.
Multiple rooms, so that's impossible. Seems really obvious he was murdered. Have you talked to the authorities about it?
I have not talked to the authorities about it.
And his mother claims he was murdered on your orders.
Do you believe that?
I'm asking.
I mean, you just said it, so do you believe that?
I think that it is worth looking into, and I don't.
Damn. So you. You know what that is for somebody to tell you in your face, like, yeah, you might be the murderer, bro. I mean, at least we should look into it.
I mean, if a guy comes out and accuses your company of committing crimes, I have no idea if that's true or not.
Tucker has balls, bro.
And then is found killed, and there are signs of a struggle. I don't think it's worth dismissing it. I don't think we should say, well, he killed himself when there's no evidence that the guy was depressed at all. I think, and if he was your friend, I would think you would want to speak to his mom. Or
I did.
Seriously, if you, yeah, for real.
Or she didn't want to.
So, do you feel that, when people look at that and they're like, it's possible that happened, do you feel that that reflects the worries they have about what's happening here? Like, people are afraid that this is like...
I haven't done too many interviews where I've been accused of like...
Oh, I'm not accusing you at all. I'm just saying his mother says that. I don't think a fair read of the evidence suggests suicide at all. I just don't see that at all. And
this man feel it. I mean, I would feel some type of way to, if people are accusing me or whatever, but shit, dog, like, if you really don't have nothing to hide, man, like, why are you getting offended? Right? You didn't do anything. Go ahead, ask away, because, like, I ain't got shit to hide.
Also don't understand why the authorities, when there's signs of a struggle and blood in 2 rooms on a suicide. Like, how does that actually happen? I don't understand how the authorities could just kind of dismiss that as a suicide. I think it's weird.
You understand how this sounds like an accusation?
Of course. And I certainly, let me just be clear once again, not accusing you of any wrongdoing, but I think it's worth finding out what happened. And I don't understand why the city of San Francisco has refused to investigate it beyond just calling it a suicide.
I mean, I think they looked into it a couple of times, more than once, as I understand it. I saw and I will totally say, when I first heard about this, it sounded very suspicious to me.
Yes.
And I know you had been involved in.
Was mother
you were
reached
asked to look
out
into
to
the
me.
case,
and I don't know anything about it. It's not my world.
She just reached out cold.
She reached out cold.
Wow.
And I spoke to her at great length, and it scared the crap out of me. The kid was clearly killed by somebody. That was my conclusion, objectively, with no skin in the game.
And you, after reading the latest report.
Yes.
Like, look.
And I immediately called a member of Congress from California, Ro Khanna, and said, this is crazy. You got to look into this. And nothing ever happened. And I'm like, what is that?
Again, I think this is, I feel.
What is that? I can tell you what that is. I keep trying to explain to people, oh, I'm a Democrat. I'm a conservative. I'm this. It's like, it's all the same shit, dog. When it comes to money, bro, these people will sell themselves so far, bro, that things like this, and I'm just alleging things, okay? Because this is how I think the government works sometimes. You think that they're going to lose money with one individual that can make, I don't know, make billions in taxes, bro, or compared to a person that could probably just make you thousands? Like, come on. And I'm not saying that, a lot of rich people, get away with shit, but let's be honest here, bro. Like, this guy is very connected to the White House, so. Just saying.
Strange and sad debating this and having to
I'm not
myself
even
seem
debating
totally
it,
crazy. And you are a little bit accusing me, but this was like a wonderful person and a family that is clearly struggling.
Yes.
And I think you can totally take the point that you're just trying to get to the truth of what happened. And I respect that. But I think his memory and his family deserve to be treated with a level of respect and grief that I don't.
Yeah, but dude, didn't you just not hear what Tucker just said? Like, his mom reached out to Tucker because she herself thinks that you might have some type of involvement. So for you to sit here and say, Tucker, you should, talking about this, you should have some respect, she don't give a fuck about that respect, man. Because she want to find out what happened to her baby. So stop gaslighting, man.
Don't quite feel here.
I'm asking at the behest of his family.
Thank you. Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Like, oh, my Lord. Oh, this guy's so smart, but oh, these people are so smart. You know what I mean? All these degrees, all the accomplishments, but can't think about something so simple, huh? Jesus, man.
So I'm definitely showing them respect. And I'm not accusing you of any involvement in this at all. What I am saying is that the evidence does not suggest suicide, and for the authorities in your city to elide past that and ignore the evidence that any reasonable person would say adds up to a murder, I think is very weird, and it shakes the faith that one has in our system's ability to respond to the facts.
So what I was going to say is, after the first set of information that came out, I was really like, man, this doesn't look like a suicide. I'm confused. This looks like...
Okay, so I'm not being crazy here at all.
But then after the second thing came out and the more detail, I was like, oh, okay.
What changed your mind?
The second report on the way the bullet entered him and the sort of person who had like followed the sort of likely path of things through the room. I assume you looked at this too.
Yes, I did.
And what about that didn't change your mind?
It just didn't make any sense to me. Why would the security camera wires be cut? And
why would there be blood in 2 rooms? And why would there be a wig left behind?
how did he wind up bleeding in 2 rooms after shooting himself? And why was there a wig in the room that wasn't his? And has there ever been a suicide where there's no indication at all that the person was suicidal who just ordered takeout food? I mean, who orders DoorDash and then shoots himself? I mean, maybe. I've covered a lot of crime.
I mean, I haven't heard of it, but it's not far-fetched, bro. Like, let's be honest here. Like, let's be honest. Let's say that, you know, a person is going to do that, right? God forbid. And they don't want, you know, their body to be found, you know, a week or a month later or some shit. So they'll probably do an call DoorDash and, you know, leave a you know, one of those digital notes on the app where you say, hey, can you please, you know, open the door and drop it off at the kitchen table or something like that. You know what I mean? And then that way he finds his body or something, you know, it's a possibility. I'm not, you know, it's not far-fetched, bro. Like, that's all I'm saying.
Times as a police reporter, I've never heard of anything like that. So no, I was even more confused.
This is where it gets into, I think, a little bit painful, just not the level of respect
Yo, this guy is fucking weird to me, bro. Like, he has to, like, what is it? All these smart people have to like pause like real quick, and like Elon does the same shit. He does that same shit. It's fucking weird, bro.
hope to show to someone with this kind of mental
I get
illness.
it. I totally get it. It's
People
just
do
his
commit
family
suicide
asked
without
me.
notes.
What up, BD? Congrats, man.
People definitely consider who they like before they commit suicide. Like, this is an incredible tragedy, and
that's his family's view, and they think it was a murder, and that's why I'm asking the question.
If I were his family, I am sure I would want answers, and I'm sure I would not be satisfied with really any. I mean, there's nothing that would comfort me in that, you know?
Right.
Like, so I get it. I also care a lot about respect to him.
Yeah, you care a lot, dude, that you took his fucking work and made it your own. Go ahead. What up, BD? Oh, he probably busy. Yeah, man. I don't know, man. Good morning. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to Out on a Limb. Shout out to Ryan Nichols. Shout out to Universal Jones. Shout out to Mike from Boston. Shout out to Seymour. Shout out to you too, BD. Yeah, man. I don't know, man. This guy is iffy as fuck. So apparently the kid had 3 certain, you know, technologies there, and I guess that they implemented that shit in their stuff, and that's the whole reason for the, you know, conspiracy that, oh shit, they might have killed this kid because he wasn't on board with what the hell they were doing, and he did not want to give up his part of the work either. So, you know, once they got rid of him, it was much easier and simpler to do what they wanted to do. That's the whole conspiracy. So I don't know if this is true or not, but I know that somebody is dead. Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't know either, but I continue listening so I can learn some more about it. Actually comment on it. I listen to it.
But it's crazy though. I mean, this is not, I mean, that's just a story between, you know, getting the technology, whatever, fine. But there's other stories where we have women that have used ChatGPT, bro, to hire hitmen or something like that, or to kill their husband. There's been a dude that did the same thing for his wife. And then there's that football player that used ChatGPT to try to clean up the crime scene. I think he was from the Jets. Bro, like, there's a lot of shit, bro. And then the ChatGPT kid, that he committed suicide, and the mom is suing. Now Florida is taking in that case and suing the shit out of ChatGPT. Yeah, man, like you would think that these people would have like some, you know, backdoor channels or some shit, you know, or like a firewall or something to prevent this type of behavior. You get what I'm saying? Or report it or something. But apparently not, man. The ChatGPT will help you out, BD. It'll say, okay, you want to do this? I'll give you the first 10 steps. This is what you need to do. Shit's wild, man. Because they're all lizards, bro. You think they're lizards, bro, for real? I don't know, man. They do act weird though. Like it's probably some level of autistic. Like let's be honest, they're probably just very autistic. You know what I mean? And that's probably what it is, bro. That's probably why they act so fucking weird, bro. But I mean, if we're going off, you know, what we found out so far with the 4 species of aliens that we have come across, right? I would say, shit, if that is true, with, you know, then shit, who knows? He might be a lizard person. Who knows? He might be onto something. He might be a lizard person. Might be a lizard person. He might just be right. But let's continue.
We're back with our series AI.
Oh man, I gotta rewind it, bro, because that shit gets me so inflamed, bro. Oh my gosh, shit gets me so mad, bro. Can y'all pinpoint what gets me mad about this man? It's simple. It's so easy to see. It's so easy to see. Bro, about that, bro. It's like I told Mike from Boston when we talked about this shit the other day. I said, bro, it's gonna be hard for him to get a black juror because it's going to take place in the district of where the crime took place, right? It's not going to go outside of that place, right? So that's one. It's going to be hard to find black people, right? Cool. So what is your best bet? It's to find what? Liberal what? White women, right? Liberal white women. That's what the jury, you know, for Carmelo's side is going to count on, trying to find himself 6 white liberal women. You understand? Because that's the only chance they got, bro. I'm telling you, man. I promise you, bro. Because if they get themselves at least 6 liberal women in that, it don't matter if they white, as long as they're liberal white women. I'm telling you, bro. It's the same thing as having 6 black women or 6 black men, bro. It's the same outcome, bro. I'm telling you.
We're back with our series, AI, Friend or Foe. President Trump signed an executive order earlier today requiring tech companies to give key government agencies in the Trump administration early access to new artificial intelligence models before they're released to the public. The executive order is the biggest step toward regulations of AI in the U.S. on a federal level. And it's a total reversal of the Trump administration's previous hands-off approach to any AI regulation. Today, we're going to take a look at the risks of this developing technology, specifically the role that it allegedly played in last year's shooting at Florida State University. Florida is now the very first state to sue OpenAI and its CEO, Sam Altman, alleging that they know that ChatGPT is not safe, especially when used by minors. The lawsuit builds on the first ever criminal investigation into OpenAI, which was launched by Florida Attorney General James Othmeyer over whether the company bears criminal responsibility for the FSU shooting. And we have previously reported on the lead that the accused shooter in that case had extensive conversations with ChatGPT in the lead.
See, that's what I'm saying. It had extensive conversations to the buildup. So it was probably getting information from ChatGPT saying, hey, what can I do? What should I do? How should I approach this? And the shit was giving it information, bro. And not once did ChatGPT, you know, call the police, the FBI, anything. You would think, bro.
Step to the shooting about how to disengage the safety on a gun, when the school student union might be busiest, and on and on. Here to discuss is the Florida Attorney General, James Othmeyer. General Othmeyer, thanks for joining us. OpenAI responded to your lawsuit by saying, quote, we built safety for minors directly into our products, including a more protective experience specifically for minors, an age prediction tool, defaulting users whose age we are not confident into our more protective experience, and giving parents tools to monitor their kids' use of AI. We know pointing to this work will not bring a child back, but we're committed to getting this right, unquote. What's your response?
Well, it's a fluffy sounding statement that it sounds like Chat GPT wrote. Unfortunately,
I like this guy.
It's just not true. People are getting hurt. People are losing their lives. Here in Florida, we're seeing countless cases where conversations between Chat GPT and human beings are educating, facilitating, and empowering people to go out and hurt themselves, commit suicide, violently attack others, and in the worst of cases, commit murder. We even have a case here in Florida where a guy kidnapped students at the University of South Florida, murdered them, and was asking ChatGPT how to dispose of the bodies. The reality is the algorithm here, it is designed to be addictive. It is designed to mimic empathy and human emotions, to solicit more conversations, emotions, and ultimately lead people to do some dangerous things. So we've suffered a lot of harm here in Florida. We're going to hold them accountable. They need to pay for their damages, and they need.
Not only that, I've heard people that use this shit on an often basis, bro. Like that it actually picks up person's how can I put this, man? Like traits or some shit. Like you already know. It kind of like figures you out, kind of in a sense. You know what I mean? And that's kind of creepy, bro. Like I wouldn't mind a person, you know, because that's normal. But a fucking machine, bro. Like I don't know.
To redesign their program to protect kids.
I want to get to that change their programming in a second, but explain how you counter the argument that ChatGPT makes. For example, the Florida Southern example that you just gave. Somebody could theoretically go on Google and say how to dispose of a body. What's the difference between that and ChatGPT giving the answer?
Well, the big difference is that there are designs to make this addictive, and it's designed to mimic human response.
I mean, there's a difference though. Like, I'm going to explain the difference, right? So, for instance, you could research this shit online, right? For the simple reason that you could be studying criminal law or whatever the hell the case may be, right? And you can research these things, so you can learn how people do these things. So, you learn from that, right? Like, it's the same thing as picking up a book and it's the same shit. But it's a difference with ChatGPT because it's a thing that's having a conversation with you and also learning who you are at the same time that you're trying to learn whatever information that it's giving you. Okay? So at that time, like if the ChatGPT, senses like, fuck, this guy's asking me how do I build a fucking pipe bomb or some shit, right? Like the ChatGPT should have an obligation to fucking report that shit. I think. I mean, it's smart enough to give you fucking answers and shit, right?
So people are having conversations. We have evidence that over 70% of teenagers have turned to chatbots for companionship, relationships. It's acting like a human and encouraging behavior. The problem is it's encouraging behavior that's also illegal. It's encouraging crimes. And at the least, it's gathering significant evidence about plans and detailed information that somebody's providing.
That's the difference right there. Because like you Google something, you provide it, you're getting an information, you take it how you want to take it, right? Fine. But if ChatGPT is telling you literally a direct way on how to commit a crime, bro, like that at that point, like doesn't ChatGPT become an accomplice, bro? Like, let's be honest.
Leading up to an attack. So at the least, they ought to be flagging for law enforcement what information they have. We know they have it. They're the best in the business.
A great example, bro. God forbid, bro. God forbid. And I'm sorry for stopping the video again, but like this just came to my mind and I want to say it. Some dumbass decide to, I don't know, build some shit and then really, really, really do some damage and hurt a lot of people, right? God forbid, right? This is just, throwing this on my mind, right? And let's say that person used ChatGPT. Then what? Are we still going to say, well, it's unfortunate, that ChatGPT, we working through measurements and, spite the 10,000 lives that we lost, we're working to make it a better product. And it's like, what? I ain't going to, no. No.
Business that's storing, analyzing, and processing data. Our law enforcement needs to know somebody's looking at pictures of guns and asking a robot, which one should I use to kill a bunch of people?
You just said that OpenAI needs to change the programming. What do you mean by that? What changes do you want to see?
Well, they certainly need to design it where it's not encouraging illegal activity. It's not facilitating people that want to create child pornography or design pipe bombs or go conduct mass shootings. They also need to have parental controls. Right now, young kids can go on and they advertise to kids that you can have conversations.
It's so true. Like, all I gotta do is go to ChatGPT. I don't even ask for my age or anything. You know what I mean?
And they will keep it a secret from your parents. This is wrong. It violates Florida law, and it needs to stop.
Florida Attorney General James Uthmeier, thank you for being with us today. We're going to be covering this for the long term, so I'm sure we'll have you back sometime soon. And OpenAI is, of course, welcome to come on the show to give their view as well. Thank you so much, sir.
There you have it. There you have it. All right, it's come to that time. We're about to talk a little bit about the whole Carmelo situation, so bear with me. Until then, let me go into a little commercial break. Give me a second.
When you can't do the activities you love, you can't be you. 3 out of 5 young adults experience early onset arthritis. Negro can help. Negro increases cartilage and strengthens muscle tissue in the knees so you can feel like you again. Don't be a slave to joint pain. Free yourself, and the results will be noticeable.
Hey, that guy's using Negro. Hey, Negro.
Hey, Negro.
Look at him go.
Negro, get back to what you do best. Get back to you.
Negro, please.
Negro is available only by prescription. Consult your doctor to see if Negro is right for you. Negro, please.
Welcome back to Let's Talk About It with your host, Latino. Morning coffee. So we're about to play an old clip of an incident that happened with Carmelo at I think it's a college football game, and he was there with a buddy. They were roaming around, trying to vibe with people, I guess. And we'll take a look back in history.
Hey, you're a very personable guy. I can tell, just talking to you right now, you're a good dude.
Thank you, bro.
And you're no matter what you do, even if God forbid this doesn't work out, you're gonna be fine. You're gonna be a good dude.
Thank you, bro.
Yeah.
That means a lot.
Right, so let's say we are gonna watch one of your videos tonight. What would it be? Give me one.
What you say, bro?
Yeah. What's your favorite one?
Right, maybe. A little more to the right. See the TV at least.
Nah. Yeah, let's start.
Okay, I'm going to rewind it again because I know the person that posted this video says, look how the vibes change quick. But remind you to give you more perspective, because I remember this video, right? So he's there with another buddy that's recording him, okay? So the person that's recording him is his buddy that's with Carmelo, okay? Just to put that in perspective, okay? And now what's going to happen is there's going to be a guy that's going to say, hey, can you please, I think he said please, I could be wrong, but we're going to rewind it. We're going to listen again, okay? And I'm going to even slow it down. He asked him, and I think I think he said something to he don't want to move type of shit. And it's like, bro, and at that time, that's when he said, wait a minute, bro, this is our tent. That's our TV. Like, dude, like, what the fuck? The fact that you're here is cool enough, you know what I'm saying? But you're going to have to respect, rules and boundaries. Like, it's basically somebody's home at that point. You know what I mean? So check this out.
What you say, bro?
Yeah. What's your favorite one?
Right, maybe. A little more to the right. See the TV at least.
Nah.
You heard him? Nah. Okay?
A little more to the right. See the TV at least.
Nah. Yeah, this is our tailgate.
One more to the right so I can see the fucking TV. What? To the right, maybe.
What you say, bro? Yeah, what's your favorite one?
To the right, maybe. A little more to the right. See the TV at least.
Okay, so he did not say please. All right, that's my bad. But he did say, can you move more to the right at least so I could see the TV, right?
Nah. Yeah, this is our tailgate.
He said, nah. And he said, yeah, it's our tailgate. Okay? Oh, man. Me personally, bro, not because no man is telling me what to do or anything, because that's probably how he took it. It's like, nobody gonna tell me. And it's like, yeah, but you in somebody's tent. So if somebody's telling you to move a little bit to the right or whatever, because, you know, you're in the way of the TV, right? Then fine, you move a little bit, bro. You know what I mean? Like, Jesus Christ. I don't know. That's just how I am. So I you know, and then if he would have moved, let's say, and then he would have continued to, you know, fuck with the kid or whatever, at that point, then like what I would have had done, I wouldn't even say anything back. I'd be like, all right, man, thank you guys for having me. And I would have just left, bro. Straight up. That's just me, though. That's just me.
Okay, so one more to the right so I can see the fucking TV.
Oh shit! Hey bro, you don't gotta talk to him like that, bro. He didn't.
I'm just saying, maybe.
Hey, can you just move, bro? Please. No, hey, bro, it's okay. Just move. He doesn't mean like. It's okay, move, but
I don't mean to be a
no, but I know. But
I don't mean to be a dick. He says, right? And the reason why he's a dick, I think, and I'm not defending the guy because that's no way to talk to anybody, to be honest with you. But he did tell him to move, bro. And he said, nah. That's all I'm saying.
you shouldn't have talked to him like that. No. I'm saying this is my guy, though, bro. Like, no, bro. You cursed at him and stuff, bro. Hey, we're good. All you had to say was, hey, bro, can you please move?
I agree with that.
This is respect, bro. You know what I'm saying? Hey, no. He don't mean it like that. Is he drunk? I don't know, but maybe. I just don't like disrespect, bro.
See, at that point, is he drunk? I don't like the disrespect, right? Instead of sticking around to try to prove a point or anything, I just would have got up and left. I wouldn't have been like, thank you guys for whatever, because I'm the bigger person. I would have even said thank you to them, even though they're wrong, right? Black, white, yellow, blue, that's just me. That's what I would do. I'm the bigger person. Get out of here. Fucking dog, bro. This fucking dog is ridiculous. Give me a second. Fucking stupid ass dog comes over here and then fucking farts. Like, what the hell, dude? Crazy dog, bro. Stupid bitch.
He can talk to me like that. Don't talk to him like that.
What you mean he can talk to me like that, but don't talk to him like that? He shouldn't be talking to nobody like that. But then again, bro, like I said, it's not your tent, right? Just get the fuck up out of there, man. Like, oh, Lord have mercy, dude. Have you guys ever been to a place, right? Like, you know, as a young person, bro, like, you know, you young, you going from party to party, and all of a sudden you go to a place where, you know, the owner of the house, it's like, he don't want you there. Do you stick around? Do you look for an issue? Do you look for problems? Do you look to get violent? No, man, you just fucking get up and leave, bro. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I wasn't brought up like that. So, you know, and it's not that I don't like, you know, altercations or anything like that. If altercation happens, it happens, bro. Fuck that. I'm going to, you know, put up. But what I am saying is, man, you got to be the bigger person most of the time, bro, and just walk away, bro. Because if you're saying these people are drunk, these people are making you feel some type of way and you're feeling uncomfortable. That's one thing I do not like, feeling uncomfortable, bro. Like, I'll tell you, man, There's been moments, bro, where I've gotten fucking hammered drunk, bro. Hammered drunk. And my boys is like, yo, just sleep over the house, bro. Sleep over. And you know what I do, yo? I usually just like stop drinking for like 2 hours or something. Let the alcohol calm down, drink a whole bunch of water, try to piss it out. Now that I'm at a place where I'm good, where I'm back to normal, you know what I'm saying? I could drive after like 2 or 3 hours, right? Then I go home. Because the thing is, even if I tried to sleep in that motherfucker's house, I couldn't, bro, because I feel uncomfortable. I need to sleep in my house. I need to sleep in my bed.
He just doing his job.
Hey, we're good. Hey,
Let's just respect each other, bro. For sure.
I'm not trying to be a
No, yeah. You cussed at him, bro.
Bro, he's fucking away the TV is my tailgate. I can see him.
He didn't have to cuss at him though, bro. He's not a child, bro.
What's the problem?
No, he just,
Hey, back up. What's the problem?
no, he just cussed him out, bro. And I was like,
He said y'all get up. He asked you to get up. Hey, we're
Is he drunk? Because if he's drunk, then it's okay. I'm not. Okay.
Yeah, we're good.
No, nobody was arguing with him or nothing. He just cursed at him like he was a child. And I was like, hey, bro, you don't disrespect everybody. You know? No, I'm just explaining to you what happened.
Okay.
For sure.
Appreciate it. Good. Have a good day.
For sure.
And notice. You want to know what I noticed out of this whole video at the end? It's amazing, bro. Because this is the type of shit that I do. For instance, if I'm throwing a gathering, right? And for some reason, there's a group of people that come into my house or to the gathering that I'm catering to, right? It's either they're gonna leave or I'm in the party, bro. They gotta go or the party's gonna end, bro. Like it's no in between. There's no buts. There's no middle ground. So that's exactly what these white people just did. They said, all right, so okay, cool, fine. You know, we don't want to start no arguments. We don't want no beef, no problem. You know, we're just gonna end and leave and pick our shit up. Thank you. It's cool. Like, look. Check this out.
Let's just respect each other, bro. For sure.
I'm not trying to be a
yeah. You cussed at him, bro.
Bro, he's fucking away the TV is my tailgate. I can see him.
He didn't have to cuss at him though, bro. He's not a child, bro.
What's the problem?
No, he just,
Hey, back up. What's the problem?
no, he just cussed him out, bro. And I was like,
He said y'all get up. He asked you to get up. Hey, what's the problem?
Is he drunk? Because if he's drunk, then it's okay. I'm
What's
not.
the problem?
Okay.
Yeah, we're good.
No, nobody was arguing with him or nothing. He just cursed at him like he was a child. And I was like, hey, bro, you don't disrespect everybody. You know? No, I'm just explaining to you.
It's over, buddy. I'm just explaining to you. I'm just explaining to you. It's over, buddy.
Arguing with him or nothing. He just cursed at him like he was a child. And I was like, hey, bro, you don't disrespect everybody. You know? No, I'm just explaining to you. Arguing with him or nothing. He just cursed at him like he was a child. And I was like, hey, bro, you don't disrespect everybody. You know? Nobody was arguing with him or nothing. He just cursed at him like he was a child. And I was like, hey, bro, you don't disrespect everybody. You know? Nobody was arguing with him or nothing. He just cursed at him like he was a child. And I was like, hey, bro, you don't disrespect everybody. You know? Nobody was arguing with him or nothing. He just cursed at him like he was a child. And I was like, hey, bro, you don't disrespect everybody. You know?
That's what I saw right there at the end, because this is the thing. It's like what are you trying to get out of this? An apology or something? Like, this is, man, what the fuck? Oh, man. Like, this is what I'm saying, bro. Like, so look. Let me give you a different scenario. Let's say not even with him, just you know, two urban kids. Let's say two urban kids. Let's use a Latino and a black, and they saying fucked up shit to themselves in the street. Blah, 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 a whole bunch of nonsense, and people hearing all the cussing and the swearing, and all that shit, and the threats and all that. And it comes to the point where one just goes in his car and he leaves. The other one just goes in his car and he leaves, and they're about their way. Are they pissed off that each one of them didn't get an apology? So the reason why I bring this up is because for some reason or another, they expect a white man to apologize all the time, bro. And it's like, for what? If this incident was to happen in your community, it wouldn't be no apologies. It would just be you on your way, his on his way, and that's it. What I'm saying is you should have understand the situation, bro. If you felt uncomfortable, then fucking leave. Don't make a big fucking deal out of it. And if your boy just would have said, no, and just got up and moved to the right or whatever it was, we probably wouldn't be in this situation. And if you felt disrespected, then don't be in somebody else's tent that you do not know. That's not comfortable. Jesus Christ, man. I'm not defending the fact that the guy talked to him like shit, but dude, like, come on, man. Like, if you're gonna step on shit, you best be sure that you're gonna have shit everywhere, bro. Not defending the white guy here, so don't make it seem like I'm defending the white dude or anything like that, because they're gonna come out and say Latino, oh, you coon. No. I'm telling you what I would have done in that situation. I would have got up and left. You think I'm gonna be there being insulted, feeling something? Nah, man, you crazy? Or I want to degrade myself that way. That's nuts.
I want to clarify something right off the start, because I've already heard some rumors and gossip. This was not a race thing, and this is not a political thing. Please do not comment if you do not know what happened. Do not turn this into a racial thing. It was not. Do not politicize this. It's not. This is a human being thing. This person made a bad choice, and it affected both his family and my family forever. It's a very unfortunate thing, but I know exactly what was happening. His brother was there who tried to save him, and he died in his arms. So if you weren't there, please don't spread rumors. I want to clarify something right off the start, because I've already heard some rumors and gossip. This was not a race thing, and this is not a political thing. Please do not comment if you do not know what happened. Do not turn this into a racial thing. It was not. Do not politicize this. It's not. This is a human being thing. This person made a bad choice, and it affected both his family and my family forever. It's a very unfortunate thing, but I know exactly what was happening. His brother was there who tried to save him, and he died in his arms. So if you weren't there, please don't spread rumors. I want to clarify something right off the start, because I've already heard some rumors and gossip.
Will you respect the jury's verdict, whatever the outcome is in the Carmelo Anthony trial? Asking for a friend. So Dennis is just asking the question. Let's jump into the chat. Person says, if you first tell me what the demographic is like, and this person is probably asking, when they say demographic, is it white jurors? Is it black jurors? Is it a mixed courtroom? And Dennis responded, therein lies the problem. Sheesh. Oh gosh. This person says, if he's found not guilty.
Ugh. That whole white juror thing, I already explained that shit to y'all. If it's some white liberal women, they don't really got to worry too much. Really, you know what I'm saying? They just got to plead their case. But does he have a case? I fucking doubt it. I doubt it, bro. But then look, right? At the time of him being locked up, he was a buck. I think he is. What was his height? I think it was 5'11" or something. No, 5'10". 5'10", I think it was, or some shit like that. And his weight was 139, if I'm correct, right? Compared to Metcalf's, I believe he was 6 feet and 220 pounds to 125 pounds around there. So, I mean, if we're going to use, that's 80 pounds difference, bro. So I don't know, man. Like people gonna say, oh, but what was his reasoning? Like he didn't have nobody to stab or anything like that. Like he ain't, you know what I mean? Because he ain't come at him with force or anything, right? Fine. But dog, like, I don't know, man. There might be a case here, bro. Don't be surprised if Carmelo ends up winning this shit, bro. I wouldn't be surprised, bro, just because of that. That's a 80-pound difference, bro. If you're thinking about weight classes in boxing, UFC, and all that shit, I mean, this is the reason why they got weight classes, right? I'm not saying that what he did was right. But then, I mean, then again, look what we just saw the other day. We saw Mr. Chow. We saw Mr. Chow when, killing a YN. So who's to say, bro? Who's to say, bro? You just never know, man. This is what I'm saying. This is trial, bro. They got Mr. Chow free, and who knows? Maybe Carmelo might be next. So you just never know, bro. Like, don't be surprised, bro, if this shit ends with Carmelo victory, bro. And that's probably the outcome. It's like, oh shit, this kid, it was way bigger than him, and he probably felt fear for his life. He was, pressuring him, and he felt, you know what I mean? Who knows, bro? You just never know.
Hello, everybody. I'm Heather Hayes.
And I'm Steve Eager. Within the last hour, a jury has been chosen to decide the closely watched murder trial of Carmelo Anthony.
More than 500 people were on the list of potential jurors, but the jury will not include anyone who is black, despite this case being racially charged. Fox 4's Alex Boyer joining us now. Alex.
Hey guys, good evening. That's right. And I can tell you that a court spokesperson confirmed that there are indeed no black jurors on this panel. And I can tell you that before this jury panel was seated, the defense objected to 3 black women being struck by the prosecution. Now, the prosecution contended that it was due to the fact that the women were educators, noting that this incident happened at a school function with young students. The defense then pointed out that those were three of those were 100% of the available black jurors in what's called the strike zone, adding that the state struck all 3. The judge went out and reviewed their questionnaires and came back and said that the defense's challenge to the 3 jurors being dismissed was denied. The judge said the court found that the state had non-racial means to strike the jurors. Now, background: Carmelo Anthony, 17 at the time, is accused of fatally stabbing 17-year-old Austin Metcalf last year at a Frisco ISD track meet. Anthony was reportedly sitting under a tent for a school that he did not attend. Witnesses say the two got into an argument and Anthony stabbed Metcalf in the chest. Metcalf died in his twin brother's arms. Police said that Anthony told them he acted in self-defense. Now, this case has become racially charged, fueled in large part by online speculation, rumors, and misinformation. On Wednesday, attorneys for both sides got an hour and 45 minutes to question the reduced poll of these potential jurors. They were questioned on their views on a variety of topics, including race, how they felt about serving on this case, and if they would hold it against the defendant if he chose not to testify on his own behalf. The defense also tried to gauge if the potential jurors would be uncomfortable giving Anthony a lower sentence if there is a guilty verdict. I talked to a jury consultant about the process so far.
It's an excellent team on both sides. I believe Bill Worski has, he's a veteran prosecutor. He's tried some very high-profile cases. And then Toby Shook has been both a prosecutor and a criminal defense attorney. And then Mike Howard is an excellent criminal defense attorney as well. And they, along with the DA, it's going to be a very well-tried case.
And I did speak with Allison Richardson before the jury was sat, so I did not have a chance to ask her about these late-breaking developments. Now, this high-profile case continues to draw supporters and spectators to the Collin County Courthouse. We saw another group of folks demonstrating at the entrance of the courthouse this afternoon. We expect that to continue throughout the trial, which the judge hopes to have wrapped up by the end of next week. And I can tell you that 19-year-old Carmelo Anthony was in court today for the proceedings. He was wearing a suit with a tie and a purple shirt, which is also the color many of his supporters have been wearing. He did take some notes during the proceedings. I can also tell you that there does appear to be some minorities on this jury panel. Again, however, none of them are African American. Opening statements begin tomorrow at 9 a.m.
There are minorities there, y'all. You heard what he said, right? You heard what he said, man. There's minorities there. Which minorities? Which minorities? Which minorities are there?
I know black. Imposible. I know black. I'm Dominican. I'm Puerto Rican. I know black. Be looking just like me. Be like, be having the same hair. I be touching it like, it's not the same. It's not the same. It's not the same, papi. It's not the same. They try to salsa that shit off. I be like, no, it's not the same. I know black. Negro nunca, nunca. I know negro. No, nunca. I know black. I'm like, no, you black. No, no, no. I know black. Dominica. I go, I know black. No, papi.
Why can't you
I know
understand
black. No, black.
Yeah. It's Texas after all. Don't be surprised there's some Hispanics in there, man. Oh, Lordy. From what I have seen, I mean, I really don't know, but, from what I have seen in Florida, they tend to lean to the white side. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying. So, I don't know, man. Unless they liberal, Hispanic chicks, then forget about it. Those chicks are lost. Ain't no hope. You know what I mean? They moved the Keishas and they said, no. We ain't gonna make this about race. So they probably picked a couple of Asians, a couple Hispanics, and then maybe 6 white. You know what I mean? Ay, Dios.
There is a decision that Judge John Roach is behind closed doors making right now that could have a major impact, not only on the outcome of this trial, but also on the public perception of it. The prosecution has used its strikes to remove 3 prospective jurors who are black. They made up 100% of those who are qualified who are.
Yo, that's wild, bro. I don't mean to laugh, man, but that is wild. So they qualified 100% basically out of all of them, bro. Damn.
Are black to serve on this jury. Now, the defense is protesting this vehemently, arguing that it violates legal rulings. As anyone who has followed this case knows, race has become a talking point even well before this trial because the defendant is black and the victim was white. The prosecution argues that the circumstances surrounding this case, being a school fight in a school stadium, make it, quote, race neutral, meaning that race did not play a factor in the crime and the makeup of the jury doesn't have to.
No, replay that again.
Case, being a school fight in a school stadium, make it, quote, race neutral, meaning that race did not play a factor in the crime and the makeup of the jury.
We and segregation. End it. And they ended it. And now you got this. Oh no. Now y'all can't say this is racist. Because it's neutral.
In this case, being a school fight in a school stadium, make it, quote, race neutral, meaning that race did not play a factor in the crime and the makeup of the jury.
Why is that? Because it's not an all-white school, son. It ain't an all-black school, son.
Race neutral, meaning that race did not play a factor in the crime and the makeup of the jury doesn't have to legally reflect that. The judge is expected to make a ruling at any minute. In the meantime, here's a recap of what happened earlier today. Inside the Collin County Courthouse, the process of selecting the men and women who will fill these 12 seats in the courtroom of Judge John Roach continued behind closed doors. Carmelo Anthony appeared on a live camera feed, sitting at a table with his attorneys wearing a dark suit and tie, while his attorney, along with prosecutors, continued the work of finding a jury that would give him a fair trial. When prosecutors asked prospective jurors if media coverage of the case has led them to form opinions, several admitted that it had, with one replying, "I don't know if it's going to affect me, but I can't tell you those thoughts are not inside my head." Another prospective juror, who identified as an educator in Frisco ISD, where both the defendant and victim attended separate high schools, said this is close enough to home that I'm not confident that I could be completely fair. Potential jurors were also asked if the age of the 19-year-old defendant, who was 17 when authorities say he fatally stabbed 17-year-old Austin Metcalf at a track meet, would influence their judgment, as well as his race. One prospective juror, who prosecutors identified as African American, said he would have a hard time putting a brother in jail. Anthony's attorneys plan to argue. Said he would have a hard time. One prospective juror, who prosecutors identified as African American, said he would have a hard time putting a brother in jail.
There you have it, folks. God damn it, dude. There you have it, folks. There you have it, folks. You can't make a judgment based off a crime. It has to be based off, no, I can't put a brother in jail. It don't matter if he's, oh my Lord, dude, like, this is so fucking frustrating to me, bro. I can't stand this shit. This is not cool, bro. Bro, this is why, oh, God forgive me, man, what I'm about to say, but this is why Mr. Chow won. This is why Mr. Chow, this is the reason why Mr. Chow won right here.
Identified as African American, said he would have a hard time putting a brother in jail.
And that's why Mr. Chow won. That right there. You want me to explain? You can't have this type of mindset out in the world, bro. Like, this is fucking crazy, bro. Like, what? Come on, man. So you telling me if a brother decided to harm a little girl or something and kill her, God forbid, oh, I can't put a brother in jail because he's a brother? But how about the little girl he killed? Nah, as long as he ain't killed a little sister and it was a white chick, it'd be all right. Like, no, it wouldn't. Oh, my Lord, dude.
Identified as African American, said he would have a hard time putting a brother in jail. Anthony's attorneys plan to argue that the defendant stabbed Metcalf, who was unarmed, in self-defense after an altercation. Prospective jurors were asked if they would hold it against Anthony if he didn't testify. One prospective juror said he would, saying silence is deafening. It matters. It's difficult to ignore. But a question from Anthony's attorney, Mike Howard, drew the ire of several prospective jurors when he asked them, "How do you feel about the country's immigration policies?" A number of them refused to answer, saying it was irrelevant. And again,
see? Oh, my. Yeah, he's guilty. Yo. God. Yo, did you guys just, oh my God, look.
Anthony's attorney, Mike Howard, drew the eye. It's difficult to ignore. But a question from Anthony's attorney,
okay? Anthony's attorney,
Mike Howard, drew the ire of several prospective jurors when he asked them, "How do you feel about the country's immigration policy?"
Why you think he asked that question? Why you guys think he asked that question? I'm gonna give you guys some time to think and put the answer in the chat. I'm gonna give you guys some time. Why you think he asked that question? Please, somebody got to give me the answer. Like. You got it. You got it. Round of applause for you. Let me give you a round of applause, man. You got it, bro. You got it. You got it. That's exactly what that is. Where's my round of applause, man? Like, come on, man. Oh. All right. You got it. You got it, bro. You got it. That's the reason why. Nate, listen, Nate, listen to the question.
To ignore. But a question from Anthony's attorney, Mike Howard, drew the ire of several prospective jurors when he asked them, how do you feel about the country's immigration policies? A number of them refused to answer, saying it was irrelevant.
You heard that? Did you hear that? Did you hear that, Nate? I'm going to rewind it one more time.
Ire of several to ignore. But a question from Anthony's attorney, Mike Howard, drew the ire of several prospective jurors when he asked them, how do you feel about the country's immigration policies? A number of them refused to answer, saying it was irrelevant.
Oof. That's hard. That's hard, bro. That's hard, bro. Look, they had 3 FBAs. The 2 teachers, they got rid of them because it was too close to home. The brother said he couldn't put another brother in prison. So there's no excuse. They got rid of them because there is an excuse to get rid of them. You understand? Fine. Right? But that question right there from the lawyer, bro, to the jurors, bro, and for them to tell him that, bro, was ooh. Because he's trying to figure out if they liberal. You understand? They're trying to figure out if they activists. They're trying to find out if they on the left. This is what I was saying earlier when I first started this shit. I said, if it's an all-white juror, right, chances is that Anthony's side is going to be looking for at least 6 white liberal women. That's their best choice. That's their best option. Do you understand? But damn, bro, to get that kind of an answer from the jurors, bro, I'm not saying we don't know if it was a whole bunch of them, how many were they, or what was the count of the majority of them saying that shit. But if, let's say, just throwing out numbers, right? We just throwing out numbers for shits and giggles here. If it's at least 6 of them that think that way, it's over for this kid. It's over. There is no chance in hell, bro. Because that tells you, bro, that these people, it's like, bro, a liberal will tell you immediately that, oh my God, I feel like, what they doing in Minnesota, what they doing on the border, Donald Trump is a fascist. Yeah. They'll tell you all that crazy shit. But a conservative, a Republican, will try to sugarcoat shit or just not, be like, no, why do I got to answer this? This is ridiculous. This has nothing to do with the case, which is a smart ass answer, to be honest with you. Oh man, a lawyer is smart because stupid people won't get it. Yeah. Nuts, bro. Crazy. I gotta rewind that shit again because I was talking about this shit earlier today, man. And I was like, I said that's the only way he's gonna get away with this type of shit. It's the only way.
One prospective juror said he would, saying silence is deafening. It matters. It's difficult to ignore. But a question from Anthony's attorney, Mike Howard, drew the ire of several prospective jurors when he asked them, how do you feel about the country's immigration policies? A number of them refused to answer, saying it.
See, that's some stupid ass shit a dumbass liberal that be getting on these type of panels would ask. But the lawyer, the lawyer is he's trying to figure out his jurors, right? So he ain't done for that. You know what I mean? Like, you got to give credit where credit is due, because he's not gonna come off the back and be like, "What you think about black people?" You know what I mean? So he has to find a way to you know what I mean? It's like, "What do you think about immigration? You know, the brown people, you know, all type of walk of life. What do you think about that?" And probably some lady from there was like, "Man, I don't know why you asking me this damn question right now. This has really nothing to do with the case." Oof. This guy's like, shit. Fuck.
Was irrelevant.
It is irrelevant.
And again, we are awaiting this decision by the judge on the defense motion to cancel these 3 strikes of black jurors from the prospective jury pool. The judge is going to make a decision on that. Tomorrow, when opening statements begin, we'll get our first look at the makeup of this jury. The prosecution and the defense both got 13 strikes out of a pool of more than 500.
What case where the little white kid got stabbed by the Indian dude and called racism and ended up stabbing somebody's for words, I guess, which is fucking crazy. Like, this is what we come to, that words are fucking enough to get somebody unalived. Man, I seen a video yesterday, bro, right? Watching the NBA game, and after the NBA game ended, right, they usually go to like this fucking news in New Hampshire, right? And, you know, New Hampshire's kind of split even. It's usually purple, right? And there was this kid that was speaking, bro, this little white kid, bro. He's like 17, about to graduate high school and shit, ready for the world and stuff. And, bro, this shit kind of made, you know, it kind of made me tear up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I was like, damn, man, this little kid's well-spoken, and like, and what he was saying, bro, was so profound, bro. Like, it was beautiful, man. He was like, man, to live in to be an American in the greatest country of the world is an honor, because you get to wake up with the privilege of wanting to be whatever you want to be. All you have to do is try and go get it. He goes, it's a complicated country with many people that have different opinions, but when you can come together and agree on just even one, it's a beautiful thing, and that's what America's about. And bro, I was like, damn, man, motherfucker dropped some bars, bro. You get what I'm saying? Like, ooh, shout out to that kid, man. Man, that video just made me even happier to be American, bro.
Prospective jurors, that was whittled down to 250 today. But again, this is going to be a major decision. We're waiting, and we will bring it to you when we get it. Live in McKinney, JD Miles, CBS News, Texas.
So I don't know, man. Like, no, you asking me, if they would have asked me that question, like, yo, Mr. Latino, what do you think about the migration policies here in America? I wouldn't have been like, sir, as a Latino man, quite frankly, I don't even think I want to answer that. And I'll leave him scrambled, bro. He'll go, why you don't want to answer that, right? And then I'll play with him. I'll go, man, because I'm hurt of the situation. I'm just Latino and I'm just hurt. And he thinking like, damn, I think we got one. He don't even know, man. He don't even know that I'm not even for that shit, bro. He don't even know that I'm trying to get them all up out of here, bro. He don't even know that. He don't even know that I'm starting up the buses, the planes, the ships, however you need to send them back, bro. He don't even know that, bro. Because, you know, I'm trying to empathize with the dumbass now. I'm playing games with him. You think he outsmarted me? No, I'm gonna outsmart your lawyer ass. 12 years of law school. I'm gonna outsmart you now. I'm gonna be like, ooh, yeah, because, you know, I'm Latino. I just don't like seeing little Latino babies like that. You know what I mean? And then when he picks me in the jury, it's like, yo, but wait a minute. I thought you say you don't like seeing little Latino babies like that. Yeah, I don't like seeing them separated from their mom and their dad. They need to be at home. Diabolical shit, bro. diabolical shit, bro. It's just how it is, man. I'm sorry. It's just how it has to go. But I don't know, man. I personally think it's over for. I think it's over, man. I think it's over for him, man. Just off that stupid ass question and the response that he got from the jurors. It's over, bro. It's over, bro. I think I'm gonna have to agree with Mike from Boston. 2 weeks. So 2 weeks of so let's say today is the 4th. About this case will probably end about the 21st or something like that. Around the 21st of this month, that they'll sentence his ass. They'll be like, "Yo, you're guilty." It's just is what it is. But until then, we're gonna check this shit out, man. This is fucking crazy, bro. Give me 1 second. We're about to review this video.
Do you remember exactly what was on there?
Give me the money for the juror 1, 2, 3.
But they're not sure if this guy looked homeless or not, it sounded like.
Hey, have you seen any activity back here in the woods at all?
No.
The suspect walks into a bank, hands over a note claiming he has a gun, and then walks right back out. Within minutes, officers began their search, and it took them about 7 days to make an arrest, even after becoming incredibly close with the suspect the very first day.
So that's what anybody that's seen him, we're trying to, talk to.
Okay, but honestly, I didn't see anybody.
On September 6, 2023, around 2:43 p.m., deputies responded to a Wells Fargo on West Waters Avenue in Tampa after a reported bank robbery. Inside, employees described a suspect who had been lingering for over 20 minutes before making a move.
Hi. Thank you.
It's so easy to become a podcaster with Riverside. First, go to Riverside and open an account.
The money is.
Okay. How long ago did this happen?
I'm sorry?
How long ago did this happen?
So, let me check. Janelle. ¿Hace cuánto tiempo? 20 minutes. 20 minutes.
20 minutes ago?
Yeah,
Okay.
20 max, 25.
Okay.
Yeah. She isn't that.
You guys didn't call us right away? Hi.
How are you?
Doing okay.
All right, so this is the lady you want to talk to. She was the one that was dealing with him.
Well, somebody tell me what happened. Yeah. What happened?
So, around yeah, you can. Around 1:50, 1:55, I came around to do my interview. I'm actually trying to interview a teller, and there was a person standing right here. Skinny, male, shower cap, sunglasses, and then I continue walking. This gentleman.
Black male or white male?
Black male, skinny, dark.
Hawaiian.
Shower cap and black glasses.
Shower cap.
Okay.
She don't know it. She don't know that's a bonnet. She called it a shower cap. She said a shower cap. She don't. Yo, this poor Spanish lady is naive, bro. She said a shower cap. Yo, nah, rewind that shit. Rewind that shit.
Cap.
Yo, man, time out.
Dark pants, pink shirt.
Okay.
Shower cap.
Yo, nah, come on, man. Oh, this is too easy, bro. Oh, man.
And black glasses.
Okay.
This gentleman, you can talk to him after.
Oh, dude, and it gets worse when you see who the accomplice is, bro. Like, so it's a YN, right? And you'll be surprised who the accomplice is. If you already saw the title, then yes, then the surprise is ruined, I guess. But Jesus fucking Christ, bro. Like, oh my God. Just wait and see.
I'm not with you. He actually spoke with him directly. And
Okay.
then she ended up being the one that took care of him here at this window. And he passed letter to her demanding.
Okay. What did the letter say?
He said, give me the money for all three, George.
Uh-huh.
Don't press the
alarm.
Emergency button. Okay.
Yeah, because I gotta go out in my packet, blah, blah, blah. I say, but like I'm gonna speak English.
Okay.
I try to confuse him. I say, oh, I don't understand what you want.
Okay.
I can read your note, but if you spoke with me, I can try to help you.
Is there a button? Did you push the button?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
And all the middle. So
we didn't get a call from that. We just now got it. That's what I'm trying to figure out why. Yeah, no. So we had 20 minutes. Yeah, we didn't even know about it. Yeah.
And I told him,
Did you press both buttons
Yeah.
at the same time?
And I told him, do you need wire? Do you need use a button? Just try to confuse
What was the
them.
last place that you saw him? Anybody?
He just walked away to this.
He went that way?
Yeah, because
So nobody saw him beyond that car. Okay. It is a good 41. He was last seen walking eastbound, but he was still on the property. So we don't know what direction he went. He walked right by that black Suburban right there and left eastbound. Description is still black male, skinny build, dark pants, pink shirt, shower cap, dark glasses, black glasses. Did he give you anything except the note?
Yeah.
Did he give you anything except the note?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just a no.
And he didn't say, that's all. Did he say anything to you?
When I tried to tell him, oh, I don't understand. Did you need help? He said, like really nervous because
Yeah.
I can see that he's really nervous.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's a young man. Like,
Yeah.
he
Okay.
want-
What happened out of that? Is that when he walked away?
he used to say like freak out
Yeah.
because I tried to don't understand what he say. He stepped away a little bit like this, and just walk away.
Okay. Okay.
This woman in Kansas City searched her name and found $6.1 million in unclaimed money. Like what?
So wait a minute. He did all this. He did all this and didn't get anything. Oh my Lord. Oh, Jesus Christ. Bro, you shitting me? You for real? So he did So he did all this. Oh my God, bro. Come on.
Do you remember exactly what was on the note? What he said on the note?
They say, give me the money. Mari, ¿cómo que se dice gaveta en inglés? Give me the money for the Give me the money.
Give me the money. Yo.
Mari, ¿cómo que se dice gaveta en
She's like, Mike, ¿cómo se dice gaveta en inglés? That's how you say drawer, bro.
Give me the money for the drawer 1, 2, 3. Don't press the.
Okay.
And the bag and the notes.
So it said from the drawer 1, 2, 3?
Yes, that's weird because I don't know.
Okay. And he said, don't press the. Okay.
And then in the back of the note to say, don't do nothing stupid because I gotta come.
Oh, okay.
He walked up to a teller and handed over a note. The message was clear: a demand for money, a warning not to press any alarms, and a claim that he had a gun. But something unexpected happened. The teller stalled him, played confused, even handed the note back. And just like that, the suspect walked out without any money. There had already been a delay. Roughly
The shower cap.
10 to 15 minutes had passed. That gave the suspect a head start. However, it wouldn't deter the efforts of the officers as they began a search and survey of the area.
Sheriff's Office, hello. totally gone. You happen to see a black male or black female come through here at all? Okay. Did you happen to see a black male or black female come through the area? No.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just.
I come here.
Oh, you're fine, man. You're not doing anything wrong.
Okay.
Hey, have you seen any activity back here in the woods at all? Hey, sorry to bug you. You see anything suspicious around here? Have you seen anything suspicious in the last few hours? You seen a black skinny gentleman around here? No, nothing?
Units spread out immediately. Witnesses gave a detailed description: pink shower cap, sunglasses, mask, jean jacket. Eventually, officers involved K9 units in the search.
Like right this way. There were a couple people that were walking around there since.
Okay, but not beyond there?
So he went, we don't know beyond there, so.
Okay.
I can tell you that I don't think anybody has walked through the sidewalk and get what the dog goes. That's it.
Okay, appreciate it. This is a shot in the dark with this time lapse and how busy this is, but we'll see what happens. If we don't get much, I'll call it off. I think there might be a lot of homeless people back here. C3 you want? Is aviation still 10-6 on that other call? Let me check. We're by the Folio Tropical, and he's wanting to go in these woods, but there's a lot of signs of homeless people. I don't really want to go in here without them being overhead. Down there for traffic.
Toward nearby businesses, and the trail was not long after. He seemed confused as he struggled at a register in a nearby store.
EVE Online is a
What is that, like a coupon? Oh, a sandwich? Scan it, right here. You gotta scan it first. Scan it, that's the total. Hit pay. That's you? Oh, she got banana. You got a phone? I don't know, tight. Plug it in. Yeah.
Says this ain't working, huh? Did you sandwich and all? Okay. She get hungry, she get angry, like angry. What's your name?
Leading to further questioning outside the store.
How you spell your last name? Name on it. Is your last name and your first name? Yeah. You understand?
I don't have anybody with a last name like
16 going on 17.
No, her last name is
Wagner. Okay.
You know what right there? Was that like a couple hours? Okay. You ever been in trouble? No?
No. I'm not gonna just keep it.
Never been in trouble? Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna go talk to your mama right now.
You got brothers, sister?
Yeah.
They're not. My oldest is.
What's your mama's name? First and last name?
Teresa Wagner.
That's the one that's on the card?
I got it.
So you saw mom? Where you? Yeah. We're gonna go talk to mama.
All right. So charges.
Yeah. What you got on shirt?
Yeah.
This is. He was at the Walmart. I guess his card wasn't working.
Oh, okay.
You trying to get you some food?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, the reason We stopped him. Just asked him a couple of questions. We had a bank robbery at the Wells Fargo, literally at the, by the light.
A bank robbery.
It was a bank robbery. It was black. No, not him. I don't think it's at all. So we've seen him on camera. We've been reviewing camera all day. We've seen him walking down 60. I guess there's like a neighborhood back there.
Yeah, it is.
That's where y'all live?
Yeah, we
Is
live
it an
in
apartment, a house?
one of the houses. It's a house down on the far end.
Okay.
Yeah, and then my storage unit is out this way too.
You have a storage unit?
Yeah, I have a
Is it
storage.
the public storage?
Public storage.
Okay.
Yeah, 1718 is mine.
This subject. You know that person?
What in the hell?
That's my room. Why is he wearing?
Obviously, you can't see. No. Have you seen anybody by the storage unit? Because that's where they went last, walking towards, by that storage unit.
I haven't. I've been sitting up here. You can ask Shannon. We've been sitting up here pretty much all day. Today is my day off, so I came up here and I ate earlier. And my car must be off. I gotta cut it back on. You didn't bring your phone with you?
You were dead.
Oh, okay. What in the world? So, the Wells Fargo down here?
Mm-hmm. Yep. The 2:30, roughly.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh.
He looks kind
So, did he say anything? Like, what?
He just passed a note.
Okay.
I don't know all the details of it. My detective's still working it, but where your son was seen going, the guy went down the same way. So we're trying to say, as a detective, you got to follow up on all the leads,
I
right?
understand.
So,
I get you. I'm trying to unlock my car. That's crazy. But
I said the person actually came.
So that's why anybody that's seen him, we're trying to.
But that is funny though.
Denied any involvement. They claimed they hadn't seen the suspect. At the time, there wasn't enough to hold him, so he was released. But that wasn't the end. Behind the scenes, the case kept building. Surveillance showed the suspect's movements in detail, entering, leaving, pacing, checking his phone, even visiting another bank before the attempt, then heading toward a specific area near a public storage facility. Days later, investigators returned to that same area, the same place the canine had pointed to on day one. In the woods nearby, they found a pair of shoes that matched what the suspect had been wearing. Apparently, he had changed his appearance, but stayed close. Detectives focused on the public storage location. They made contact with individuals staying there, including the same mother and son deputies had already spoken to. But this time, things were different. During a follow-up interview, the truth came out. The juvenile, whose real name was Xavier Wagner, admitted to the crime. He was the one in the bank. He said he did it to help his mother financially. Xavier Wagner was taken into custody and transported to the Juvenile Assessment Center. He faces charges related to attempted bank robbery and making written threats during a robbery.
There you have it, folks. Oof. Oof, oof, oof. I thought his mama was the accomplice, man. That would have been way crazier. She probably was, and you know what I mean? Ugh. Oh, Lord. I don't know. Exactly, Cam. Criminals. God damn it. Criminals, bro. Criminals. You stupid dog.
You want to take the $5 or you want to take the mystery box?
I will take mystery box.
Hey, what is it? Hey. Shoot, nigga!
Yo, nah.
What is it? Hey. You want to take the $5 or you want to take the mystery box?
I will take mystery box.
Hey, what is it? Hey.
Yo, bro. It's over.
Shoot, nigga!
Yo, he said, I'm about to shoot to the air right now. Let's shoot up in the air right now.
Whoa.
I'm gonna take over on you right now. I'm ready.
Whoa. Want to take the $5? Want to take the mystery box?
Take the mystery box. Oh yeah, boy. That's what I'm talking about.
Yo, why are you giving these people weapons, bro?
I don't care about $500. Now I'm gonna take somebody's head off. Man, come here.
Yo.
Whoa. No, wait. You want to take $1 or you want to take the mystery box? Mystery box?
You saying this mine?
Huh? Yeah.
No, boy. Yeah.
Whoa.
Take $1 or would you take a mystery gift? You want the mystery gift? Open it, just rip it open. Let's see what's in there. Let's see what that is. Oh, what is that? Oh,
I'm not weak no more.
Yep.
I ain't weak no more.
$1 or would you take a mystery gift? You want the mystery gift? Open it, just rip it open. Let's see what's in there. Let's see what that is. Oh, what is that? Oh,
I'm not weak no more.
yep.
No, I'm not weak no more.
Oh! Whoa!
Yo, what the fuck? Yo, bro, what? I ain't weak no more. This motherfucker said, bro, I ain't weak no more. Yo, bro, this shit had me dying, dog. I ain't weak no more. Oh, shit. It took a machete to make him strong. Oh, man. Oh, it's hilarious. Yo, man, this motherfucker said, I ain't weak no more.
Any pose, like you're a model. Yeah. Doing it.
Now put another leg up.
That's crazy, bro. Like, for those that don't be thinking that twin thing, telepathy shit ain't real, bro. This shit is real, bro.
Take care of your face.
I kind of did for my beard.
Do a pose. Yeah, just like pose. Do a little dance.
I'm telling you, dog. Yo, that shit is real, bro. That shit is real. That shit is real, man. Let me see. I'm about to get up out of here soon. So this shit was funny.
Was there ever a celebrity who desperately wanted to be in a scary movie, but you had to hit him with a hard no?
Melissa Joan Hart. She was supposed to play Anna's part.
Oh. I didn't know this.
Kenan
She's
was
good.
Like, no, Kenan was like, I saw this young lady, Anna Faris.
No.
And I really feels like that's our Cindy. So you took Melissa Joan
Well,
Hart's
first of all,
job.
I knew that.
Good job, Anna. Nice job. Way to go. Taking food out of another white lady's mouth. Yo, people's gone.
See the way you see how you do it.
I didn't. I'm not
Why
trying
don't
to
like
take
crime?
food out of
I
anybody's
don't like
mouth.
crime. I would never tell you no. You're the star of the movie.
Yeah, but barely. Only because, like, you know, I work
You
for
have low
free.
self-esteem. Yes, you do.
Low
That's
self-esteem.
a badge of honor to work for free. Who needs self-esteem? It's overrated.
It is. Thank goodness. Was there ever a celebrity?
I only work for free. Yo, bro, let me see. I'm gonna see if I can find that the new trailer from the movie. I'm gonna go watch it this Friday, hopefully. See if I go with my friend. But give me a second here. Let me find it because that shit is fucking hilarious. There was a part yesterday, bro. That shit had me fucking dying, dude. Let me see. Is it this one? Yeah, I think it's this trailer. Bro, oh my God, dude. I couldn't stop. Like, I seen this shit during the commercials, and I was just dying.
See, there used to be one Hendrix.
I'm like, I gotta watch it.
Now.
We're here to drink, play bad music, do some half gay shit.
Why just half gay? There's a serial killer on the loose.
There's only one person who knows how to stop him.
You came. Not in like 15 years, honey.
Controversy.
Why y'all acting so scared? The gun ain't even loaded. Uh-oh. I did it again.
That was fun.
Scary movie coming soon.
Damn, that's not the one. But damn, I'm trying to remember the scene, bro, where fuck, man. Let me see. Is it this one? Nah, that's the long-winded one. Nah. Damn, man. It's the one with let me see. Fuck, man. I'm trying to remember what it was, man, but that shit was hilarious, bro. Let's see.
She's sex positive.
Well, I'm positive she's a hoe. Hey, girl, look at you. Love the hair. Very Octavia Spencer. Oh, well, thank you so much. I'm going to have to invite you over and make you a little sweet shit pie.
You start hearing.
You look like
He's back.
that's when it's
I'm half gay.
Without Nev Kim.
I was in here.
Wait. But handle yours. I'll be right over here eating my falafel and my. And you wait here.
So I can.
Who kicked Empire?
Damn. Wow. It was yesterday's commercial on the fucking on the basketball game, man. But oh, that's what it was. Okay, that's what it was. Now I remember. Check this shit out. Now that I remember, that was easy. That was gonna be easy to find. Peep this. There is a scary movie. Yo, where is it? It's like she said, don't let her die. Don't let her die on my watch. I'm a DEI hire. That shit had me dying. I'm like, yo, bro. Let me see. Let me see. Yo, bro. Yo. Damn, I can't find it, man. But damn, that part was fucking hilarious, bro. So Cindy is dying. And the nurse comes into the room and she's like, yo, no, you can't let her die on my watch. I'm a DEI hire. Oh shit. Yo, guys, CT is back. So I'm if you guys want to head over there to CT's, I'm about to head over there while I get my work in. And thank you guys for being here this morning with me. I appreciate it. As always, hit that like button and share and subscribe if you haven't. Peace.
Yeah. We all live. Let's talk about it with your host Jules and Latino. Let's talk about it. Pull up a chair and show people with your host Jules and Latino. Jules got the gems, big facts. Latino bring the spice. No cap, 2 mics, 1 vibe. Tap in, turn it up, tell a friend. Let's begin. Let's talk about it with your host Jules and Latino. Let's talk about it. Pull up a chair, it's your people. Let's talk about it. Real life, real laughs on the reload. Let's talk about it with your host Jules and Latino.
Whatever the fuck you want to say don't mean I gotta listen to it and not stop talking because you want to talk.
Let's talk about it with your host Jules and Latino. Talk about it. Pull up a chair, this your people. Talk about it. Real life, real laughs on the reload. Talk about it. With your host Jules and Latino. Jules got the gems, big facts. Latino bring the spice. No cap, 2 mics, 1 vibe. Tap in, turn it up, tell a friend. Let's begin. Let's talk about it with your host Jules and Latino. Talk about it. Pull up a chair, this your people. Talk about it. Real life, real laughs on the reload. Talk about it. With your host Jules and Latino. Jules and Latino. Jules and Latino.
Come on, Latino, you gotta stop supporting this shit, OG.